Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another weekly analysis video. What a slow week this has been. It's been a really slow week. Honestly, I took a loss at the start of the week on GBP CAD and I've also taken a loss on Euro JPY yesterday. So yeah, it is what it is. I'm going to be transparent with you guys, nothing to hide, and losses are part of this game. And yeah, let's get straight into the pairs that I'm watching for next week. Starting off with the dollar, as expected, dollar is going to rise, and here it is rising. We've got this bullish trend line, and we've also got this imbalance that price could come and fill and maybe even put in a new high. However, we'll see about that later on. Once price reaches this level, we'll have to reanalyze as to where DXY is headed. However, at this point in time, all I know is dollar is bullish. Okay, now I'm going to start analyzing the dollar pairs first. So starting off with Aussie dollar, I'm starting to think this was a buy side liquidity sweep. Sell side is over here. We've got trend line building up right over here. I'm expecting price to come down, and now I'm going to be watching the 4-hour time frame, and I'm going to be I'm going to be shorting this pair on every retracement basically. So this was a previous support level, price acted as resistance, and then price came down, putting in a new low, and now I want to see price come into this imbalance, and I'm going to wait for confirmation out of this imbalance to short. Next pair is euro dollar. As expected, price is going to melt, and here we are melting. So where is price going to come to? I'm expecting price to come into this imbalance. We can refine this imbalance on the weekly time frame, and I've drawn a line over there. And now on the 4-hour time frame, what I'm expecting with euro dollar, I'm expecting price to come into this imbalance, which lines up very nicely with this daily imbalance, which we rejected off on Friday. So yesterday we rejected off this level, and I'm expecting further downside. Honestly, I'm not seeing much of a retracement, like a deeper retracement. I'm expecting price to sell off on every little retracement that we see. So yeah, that's euro dollar. And next pair we've got is NZD dollar. Same thing with NZD. On the weekly time frame, we had this imbalance which we rejected from last week, and this week we've got a bearish engulfer. On the daily time frame, you can see we've got this imbalance over here. Now I'm going to be watching this on the 4-hour time frame, and once we approach this level, sweeping this liquidity, I want to wait for confirmation out of this level to short this pair. Okay, now talking about silver, I'm looking at two options on silver. So we've got this weekly order block with the imbalance that price is approaching. Price was putting in higher high and higher lows, higher high and a higher low now. Is price going to give us some confirmation out of this level to go long? Or on the monthly time frame, are we going to come into this imbalance over here? That we'll see. Okay, so if I see a confirmation out of this level for long, I might look into longs, or if this pair wants to continue going down, then obviously I'm going to expect it to come into this imbalance before I start looking for longs. Okay, so yeah, that's the dollar pairs out of the way. Next pair that I'm watching is Aussie NZD. Again, same as last week, I am expecting price on the weekly time frame to come into this imbalance over here on the weekly. Lines up very nicely with the imbalance on the daily. Waiting for price to come into it, maybe into this level or maybe deeper into this imbalance over here. I want to see confirmation out of this level to go long. It makes sense for this pair to range because honestly Aussie dollar and NZD dollar, Aussie dollar and New Zealand dollar both are weak, and these two pairs are weak against each other, which is why we're probably seeing this range. Next pair I am watching is Swissy JPY. On the weekly time frame, you can see we've had a break of structure. Price has now made its way into premium. We've tapped into this order block / imbalance. We're seeing rejections out of this, and now on the lower time frames, I'm going to wait for a retracement to go short on this pair. So retracement into premium again to short this pair. Next pair that I'm watching is Euro CAD. So on the weekly time frame, you can see we were putting in higher highs and higher lows, and now price has gone up, put in a higher high, and we were ranging in this on this pair. So since like I think it was January or something. Sorry, January. Since July we've been ranging on this pair right over here, and now we have finally snapped out of this range. So we've snapped out of that range, tapped into this order block, and now on the daily time frame you can see what I'm going to be watching is I'm going to be watching for some sort of a confirmation out of this area to go long on this pair, because structure says we are bullish. And next pair that I'm watching is Euro JPY. Just like Swissy JPY, Euro JPY, I'm expecting this to kind of start retracing. You can see we have swept monthly highs. So monthly highs have been swept. Now on the weekly time frame, you can see from this imbalance, we had this rejection. Now prices have gone up, and I'm seeing this as liquidity. I'm seeing price rejecting from this level after sweeping liquidity. And what I am going to be doing now on the lower time frames, for example the H4 time frame, I am going to wait for price to make its way back into premium to then go short. Next pair that I'm watching is GBP AUD. So on the daily time frame, I am overall bullish on this, because we've got first of all, let's go on to the weekly time frame. So we went up, put in a new high, taking out structure, price came into this imbalance and we rejected out of it. Okay, daily time frame, sweep of liquidity, price has gone up, broken previous structure. I'm expecting price to come down into this order block, sweeping this liquidity to go longs. However, what I am planning right now is I want to see price come into this level, tap into this order block to short until my POI for longs, if that makes sense. So if we get that push up one more time, I would love to see it, because this looks like a trendline liquidity building up over here, and also trendline liquidity building up right over here. So I want to see short on GBP AUD. However, obviously I want to see confirmation out of this level. Once I see confirmation, I'm going to go short on this. GBP CAD weekly time frame, we are bullish. Okay, so there's nothing bearish about this pair. We are so bullish on it. Let me just show you. So we've got a higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and now we've put in a high, and now I'm waiting for price to put in a low. Okay, so let me just clear this out. Where could price come back to? So what I am going to be monitoring now is on the daily time frame. I am expecting all of this to be taken out. So for me, I want this to be swept. Why? Because this move pushed price up, and this price over here, the high over here, has been swept. So that is that is buy side liquidity. Sell side is over here. I'm going to look at this candle, this last bearish candle before the bullish push up. So I'm going to wait for price to make its way down, and then I want to see confirmation out of this level, just like EuroCAD for longs on this pair. Next pair, GBP Swissy. I've been going on about this for so long. A weekly time frame, we're in this imbalance over here. So the imbalance on the weekly, which we are holding. Daily time frame, we've got an imbalance again that we are holding. We had a sweep of liquidity, price has gone up, taking out previous structure, and now on the 4-hour time frame, what I want to see is a sweep of this low, and a sweep of this a sweep of liquidity in this imbalance, and then I'm going to be looking for longs. By the way, guys, when I say I'm going to be looking for longs, I am going to be looking for longs if I see a confirmation. If price continues to sell off, then I'm not interested in shorting. Okay, I'm only interested in longing if I see a confirmation. Otherwise, I'm not interested. GBP JPY, just like the rest of the JPY pairs, I am expecting shorts from this area. Where could price come back to? I am starting to think we have swept this level on the monthly time frame. We've tapped into this order block on the monthly time frame, and now we could see some sort of a retracement into this imbalance over here on the monthly time frame. So discount price of this bullish leg, I'm expecting price to come down into. Okay, now on the weekly time frame, we've tapped into this imbalance, and now on the 4-hour time frame, I want to see a retracement into premium prices to start off the week and then take shorts. NZD CAD weekly time frame, I was favoring bulls on this, but not anymore. We've got buy side liquidity sweep, sell side is over here. We've got trendline liquidity, okay, and now on the the daily or the 4 hour time frame, I'm expecting price to come up. So I want to see this swept, and then I want to see price in this imbalance. I want to see a confirmation out of this level to go short. Okay. Next pair that I will be watching is oil. Not sure if any of you guys trade this. However, on the monthly time frame, I'm expecting oil to come into this imbalance. Okay. Now on the weekly time frame, there's nothing for me to show you. Daily time frame, what has happened is we had a sweep of liquidity over there. Price came down, we then went up, swept liquidity over here, we tapped into this imbalance, okay, and then again we came down impulsively, we had an imbalance over here, price has tapped into it, and on Friday we've just rejected, on Thursday we rejected off this imbalance, Friday we've melted, and now on the 4 hour time frame we have an imbalance again. So I want to see some confirmation out of this level to then short oil. Okay, so all of these time frames, sorry, all of these time frames, oh my god, what is wrong with me? All of these pairs that I'm watching are analyzed on the higher time frames. For me, they're high quality setups, but regardless of how high quality a setup is, honestly, I do not trade without confirmations. Okay, so make sure you watch out for confirmations and then take the trade. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Any questions, shoot me a DM or email me and I will get back to you, and I will see you again with another video next week. Until then, bye.